Have you ever felt sick, but no medicine seemed to work? Have you ever wondered why some people heal quickly while others struggle for years? What if the real power to heal was already inside you, waiting to be unlocked? Imagine two people suffering from the same illness. One recovers fast, full of hope and positivity. The other stays unwell, trapped in stress and worry. Why does this happen? Is it just luck? Or is there something deeper at play? Think about the last time you had a small wound. Without any medicine, it healed on its own. Your body knew what to do. Then why do we doubt our own ability to heal? Why do we always look outside for solutions when nature has already given us everything we need? Let's take a simple example. A person going through heartbreak feels real pain in the body, tightness in the chest, loss of appetite, low energy. There's no physical wound, but the suffering is real. And yet, with time, emotions settle and the pain fades. This shows that healing is not just about medicine. It's about the mind, the emotions, and the energy within us. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. Here, we explore the deep truths of life, inspired by ancient Buddhist wisdom. If you are ready to discover how to heal yourself naturally, stay with us till the end. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, and please drop down your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement helps us bring more powerful insights to you. Healing is not just about taking pills. It's about understanding yourself. The body and mind are deeply connected. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, affects your health. If your mind is filled with stress, your body suffers. But when your mind is peaceful, healing happens faster. Buddhism teaches that suffering comes from attachment and resistance. When we cling to pain or push away emotions, we block our own healing. Instead of resisting, we must allow our body and mind to find their natural balance. This is the first step toward real healing. Have you ever noticed how deep breathing instantly calms you? How closing your eyes for a moment gives you relief? These simple things work because healing is already built into you. You don't need something outside. You need to reconnect with your inner strength. A person filled with anger or sadness gets sick more often, but someone who practices peace and kindness feels lighter, healthier. This is not magic, it's science. Your emotions shape your body. Your thoughts create your reality. Many people think that healing without medicine is impossible, but ancient Buddhist monks lived for decades without modern medicine, staying strong and healthy. How? They understood the secrets of the mind-body connection. We are not saying to ignore medical help, but relying only on medicine while ignoring your emotions and thoughts is not true healing. Medicines can treat symptoms, but the root cause often lies within. When you heal from within, the body follows. In this series, we will explore powerful Buddhist techniques to heal naturally. From mindfulness to meditation, from food habits to energy balance, every part will bring something new and practical to help you heal from the inside out. So, if you want to discover the real power of self-healing, keep watching. The journey is just beginning, and by the end, you will see yourself and your health in a whole new way. Mind over medicine, the role of thoughts in healing. Have you ever noticed how powerful your mind is? How it can make you feel better with just a thought? Or how a single negative thought can bring your whole day down? The truth is, your thoughts have a profound impact on your health. In fact, your mind is so powerful that it can either help you heal or keep you stuck in pain. Buddhism teaches us that the mind is the source of all suffering and happiness. It's not the outside world that causes our pain, but how we react to it. When we have negative thoughts, when we worry, stress, or feel angry, it weakens our immune system. It's like we're sending a signal to our body that we're in danger, even if we're not. And this constant signal of danger creates illness. Let's take an example. Imagine you're in a peaceful, calm place, surrounded by nature. You feel relaxed, your body feels light, and everything seems perfect. Now, imagine that same place, but you're anxious and worried about something. Do you notice the difference in how your body feels? Stress makes your muscles tense, your heart race, and your energy drains. So, the same place, the same situation, can make you feel either calm or stressed, all depending on your thoughts. The Buddha said, "What we think, we become." If we fill our minds with peaceful, healing thoughts, we naturally attract peace and healing. But if our minds are filled with negativity and fear, we attract more of that into our lives. This is why positive thinking is not just a feel-good idea. It's a necessity for health. In fact, research shows that people who have a positive outlook on life tend to live longer and have stronger immune systems. They recover from illnesses faster and experience less stress. But it's not just about thinking happy thoughts. It's about training the mind to be aware of its own patterns. When we notice our negative thoughts, we can choose to let them go and replace them with thoughts that help us heal. Mindfulness is one of the most powerful practices to change your thinking. It helps you become aware of your thoughts and how they affect your body. When you practice mindfulness, you stop reacting to everything that happens around you. Instead of letting stress and anxiety control you, you become aware of them and let them pass. Let's say you're going through a tough situation. Maybe you're facing a challenge at work or dealing with personal issues. If you let your mind wander into negative thoughts, you'll feel drained and stressed. But if you bring your mind back to the present moment, focus on your breath, and accept what is happening, your body will naturally start to relax. This simple shift in awareness helps to reduce stress, calm the nervous system, and promote healing. Buddhism teaches us that suffering comes from clinging to things that cause us pain, whether it's our fears, our desires, or our negative thoughts. When we let go of these attachments, we allow our body and mind to heal. This is one of the deepest secrets of healing without medicine. Don't cling to pain. Have you ever noticed how you feel when you are completely present in the moment? When you're not worried about the future or thinking about the past? That's the feeling of true healing. It's a state where your mind is at peace and your body can follow. In this state, your immune system functions better, your energy is higher, and your overall well-being improves. But how can we get to this state when life feels chaotic? The key is to practice mindfulness daily. Start by taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. Notice how it feels as it enters and leaves your body. This simple practice calms the mind and signals to your body that it's safe to heal. But there's more. When you practice mindfulness, you also become more aware of your emotions. You start to notice when you feel anger, fear, or sadness, and you can choose to let those emotions go. Negative emotions, like anger or worry, cause a lot of stress in the body. They can lead to illness, tension, and fatigue. But when you let go of these emotions, you make space for healing. This doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. It means allowing them to flow through you without holding on to them. When you let go of negative emotions, your body begins to relax and your mind becomes clear. This is when true healing happens. The Buddha taught that the mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of peace, kindness, and compassion, your life will bloom with these qualities. But if you plant seeds of anger, fear, and doubt, that's what your life will grow into. So, what kind of seeds are you planting in your mind? This is why Buddhist monks practice mindfulness and meditation daily. It's not just about peace of mind. It's about healing. When you calm the mind, you give your body the chance to heal itself. The more you practice mindfulness, the more you align your mind and body for health and well-being. The mind is like the captain of a ship. If the captain is calm and clear, the ship will sail smoothly. But if the captain is anxious or distracted, the ship will go off course. In the same way, if your mind is calm and clear, your body will follow and heal. But there's a challenge. Our minds are constantly busy. We live in a world full of distractions, worries, and fears. So, how can we stay calm in such a noisy world? The answer is simple: practice. Practice mindfulness every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, you'll train your mind to stay calm and focused, even in the midst of chaos. As you practice, you'll notice that your body feels lighter, your energy increases, and you start to feel healthier. Your immune system becomes stronger, your stress levels drop, and you begin to heal without medicine. Buddhism doesn't teach us to ignore the world or our problems. Instead, it teaches us to look at them with a calm mind. When you can see challenges clearly, without fear or anger, you can find the best solutions. And when you let go of the negative emotions tied to those challenges, your body starts to heal. So, next time you're facing a difficult situation, remember this. The way you think about it will determine how you feel, and how you feel will affect your health. Choose your thoughts wisely. Breath as medicine. the Buddhist way of inner balance. Imagine you're sitting quietly, breathing in and out. Your body is still, yet you can feel something happening, something powerful. Every time you inhale, you're bringing life into your body. Every time you exhale, you're releasing stress and tension. This is the power of breath. But have you ever wondered why something as simple as breathing can have such an impact on your health? Why does it calm you when you're anxious? Why does it help you feel more centered in moments of chaos? The answer lies in the connection between your breath, your mind, and your body. Breathing is the bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind. It's something we do every moment, without even thinking, yet it has the ability to change the course of our day, our health, and even our lives. It's like the most subtle medicine available to us, always present, always accessible. But are we aware of it? In Buddhism, breath is considered sacred. It's not just something that keeps us alive. It's a source of deep energy, healing, and mindfulness. The breath is what connects the body to the present moment. Every time we take a deep, conscious breath, we're grounding ourselves, aligning ourselves with the present. No worries about the past or future, just the here and now. When we focus on our breath, we can instantly calm our mind. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts begin to slow down when you focus on your breath? Stress melts away as your attention shifts from racing thoughts to the simple act of breathing. This is mindfulness in action. But why is mindfulness so important for healing? When we are distracted, when we live in a state of constant tension and worry, our body reacts by creating imbalances. We hold stress in our muscles, our organs, and our immune system becomes weakened. We're not just physically tired, we're spiritually drained. The breath, however, helps restore that balance, like a soothing balm for the mind and body. In Buddhist practice, breathing is more than just a survival mechanism. It's an instrument of transformation. There's a specific type of breathing known as pranayama that has been used for centuries to balance the energy within the body. This breathing practice not only helps with mental clarity, but also strengthens the body, calms the heart, and improves overall health. Let's take a simple example. Imagine you're in a stressful situation, your heart is racing, and your mind is full of worry. You're overwhelmed and unsure of how to handle it. Now, pause. What if you could just take a few deep breaths, slowly, deliberately? Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale gently through your mouth. As you do this, you're sending a message to your body. It's okay to relax. You're telling your nervous system that it doesn't need to be in fight or flight mode anymore. This simple act of breathing helps to slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and release the tension held in your muscles. It's as if your body remembers how to heal itself when you breathe deeply. This is the magic of conscious breathing. It's not just an automatic function. It's a tool for healing. When we slow down and breathe intentionally, we create space for peace and healing. This is where the Buddhist philosophy comes in. Breathe with purpose, breathe with awareness. One of the most profound teachings in Buddhism is the concept of mindful breathing. This practice is simple but powerful. It's about paying attention to each breath you take. Not rushing, not forcing, just being present. You can practice mindful breathing anywhere, in your home, at work, or even on a busy street. It doesn't require any special tools or environments. It just requires you to be aware of your breath and allow it to guide you to a place of peace. What happens when you practice this regularly? Over time, you start to notice changes in your body and mind. Your stress levels decrease. You start to feel more grounded. You become more aware of your emotions and thoughts. Your energy begins to flow more smoothly throughout your body. You are healing, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. But the beauty of breath as medicine doesn't end with the body. In Buddhism, it's said that each breath connects you to the universe. Your breath is a link to everything around you. Nature, the world, the people you meet. When you breathe mindfully, you are aligning yourself with the natural rhythms of life. This is a powerful concept. It means that through your breath, you're not only healing yourself, but you're also aligning with the greater energy of the universe. Breath is energy, and energy is healing. Every inhale is an invitation for healing to enter your body. Every exhale is a release of what no longer serves you: stress, pain, negativity. This simple act of breathing brings balance back into your life. It's important to note that mindful breathing isn't just about relaxing. It's also about being present. In a world full of distractions, being truly present is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. And when you're present, you're open to healing in a way that doesn't happen when you're constantly distracted or anxious. So, how can you incorporate this simple practice into your daily life? Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly. Repeat this for a few minutes. As you breathe, focus on the sensations in your body, the rise and fall of your chest, the feeling of the air moving in and out. At first, your mind might wander. It's normal, but gently bring your focus back to your breath. With practice, you'll find it easier to stay focused, and the benefits will be incredible. You'll begin to notice a greater sense of calm, more clarity in your thinking, and an overall improvement in your emotional and physical well-being. Breathing is one of the simplest ways to heal, and it's available to you at all times. You don't need to go anywhere, buy anything, or wait for anything. All you need to do is breathe. By practicing mindful breathing, you tap into an ancient tool for healing, one that has been used by Buddhist monks for centuries to achieve balance, peace, and health. Remember, your breath is always with you. It's a constant companion, a healing force that is ready to support you whenever you need it. So the next time you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, just pause and take a deep breath. You're not just taking in air, you're taking in life. You're reconnecting with yourself, with the world, and with the healing power that lies within. The healing power of meditation and mindfulness. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by life? The endless rush, the constant chatter in your mind, the emotions you can't control? What if there was a way to step away from all this noise, to find peace even in the most chaotic moments? Imagine a place inside you where you can always find calm, no matter what's happening around you. This place is not far away. It's right within you, and meditation is the key to unlocking it. Meditation is not just sitting still and closing your eyes. It's much deeper. It's about letting go of the endless thoughts that run through your mind. It's about calming your body and reconnecting with the present moment. When you meditate, you stop fighting your thoughts. You stop pushing away your feelings. Instead, you simply observe them, without judgment. And when you do this, you begin to heal from the inside out. You see, our minds are often full of worry. Worry about the past, about the future, about everything that's out of our control. But worry doesn't help. In fact, it only makes us more stressed and sick. When we let our minds run wild with fear and doubt, our bodies respond by tightening up, becoming tense, and even getting sick. This is because the mind and body are deeply connected. What happens in one always affects the other. But when you meditate, you start to break this cycle. You create space between your thoughts and your body. And in that space, healing can begin. When you meditate, you stop reacting to every little thing. You stop allowing outside events to control how you feel. Instead, you learn to choose your response, to stay calm even in the face of chaos. Think about how much time we spend thinking about things that don't even exist anymore, the past, and how much time we spend worrying about things that haven't happened yet, the future. But the present moment is all we really have. Meditation brings you into the present moment, where peace lives. It takes you out of the cycle of regret and worry, and into a place where healing can truly begin. A simple meditation practice can change everything. It might sound too easy, but the truth is, when you focus on your breath, your thoughts start to calm down. You don't need to control your thoughts, you just need to stop following them. Every time a thought comes up, simply notice it, and then let it go. Imagine your thoughts as clouds floating by. You don't need to grab onto them or judge them, just watch them pass. And with each passing thought, you become lighter, more peaceful, and more aware of the present moment. At first, it might be difficult. The mind loves to wander, and it's easy to get lost in thought. But don't be discouraged. With practice, you'll get better. The more you meditate, the more you'll be able to silence the noise in your mind. Then when the mind is quiet, the body follows. Stress melts away, tension dissolves, and healing happens. Meditation doesn't just help with stress, it also boosts your physical health. Studies have shown that people who meditate regularly have lower blood pressure, a stronger immune system, and better sleep. Why? Because meditation helps the body relax, and when the body relaxes, it can heal itself. Imagine how much healthier we would all be if we took just a few minutes each day to meditate. And meditation doesn't have to be long. You don't need to sit for hours. Even 5 or 10 minutes of mindful breathing can make a huge difference. Start small and gradually build up. The more you practice, the easier it will become to find peace, even in the busiest of times. But there's another part of meditation that is just as important as the breathing, the attitude you bring to it. When you meditate, it's not just about relaxing. It's also about being kind to yourself. Many of us are our own harshest critics. We judge ourselves for not being perfect, for not doing enough, for making mistakes. But in meditation, there is no room for judgment. The goal is to accept yourself fully, just as you are. Every thought, every feeling, every moment is part of who you are. And in meditation, you honor that without trying to change it. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware of the present moment, without judgment. It's about noticing what's happening right now, without worrying about the past or the future. Whether you're eating, walking, or simply sitting, mindfulness helps you stay connected to the present. And when you stay present, you begin to feel more at ease. Life becomes less overwhelming, less stressful. And when you feel at ease, your body and mind begin to heal. Imagine if we approached every moment with this kind of awareness. Imagine if we could take a deep breath and be fully present, even in the middle of a busy day. Imagine if we could stop worrying about what's next and simply enjoy what's happening right now. The simple act of being present can transform your health and your life. Meditation and mindfulness also teach us to be more compassionate to ourselves and to others. When you begin to be kind and gentle with your own mind, you naturally start to extend that kindness to others. You begin to see the world with more understanding, more love, and more patience. And this kindness is not just good for your relationships, it's good for your health too. Studies have shown that people who practice compassion are less likely to get sick and live longer lives. It's as if kindness is medicine for the soul. One of the most powerful things about meditation and mindfulness is that they allow you to be fully in control of your own healing. In today's world, we are often taught that we need to rely on outside sources for help, doctors, medicines, experts. But the truth is, the most powerful healer is already within you. When you meditate, you connect with that inner healer. You tap into a source of strength and peace that's always available to you, no matter what happens in the world around you. So, how do you start? It's simple. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly. Don't try to control your thoughts, just let them come and go. When you feel your mind wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Start with just 5 minutes. Gradually increase the time as you feel more comfortable. You might be surprised by how much it helps. Meditation isn't just for monks or spiritual seekers, it's for everyone. It's a tool that anyone can use to heal, to find peace, and to live a healthier, happier life. And best of all, it's free. No prescription needed, no fancy equipment, just you and your breath. Letting go. Emotional detox for physical well-being. Imagine you are holding onto a heavy bag. At first, it's not so bad, but the longer you hold it, the more tired you get. Your arms start to ache. What if I told you that many of us are carrying emotional bags just like that, day after day? And these bags are filled with anger, sadness, fear, and past hurts? Just like the physical weight, these emotions start to drain us, make us tired, and eventually, they affect our health. It's time to put the bag down. Letting go isn't easy. We've been taught to hold on to our emotions, to fight through them. When something bad happens, we try to push it away, deny it, or pretend it doesn't hurt. But all we're doing is making the weight heavier. The more we try to ignore our pain, the more it builds up inside. And this weight, emotional baggage, begins to show up in our bodies. Back pain, headaches, stomach issues, and even more serious illnesses are often signs that we haven't let go of what's inside. In Buddhism, there's a deep understanding of the nature of suffering. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from attachment. We hold on to things that hurt us, thinking that if we just keep them close, we can control them. But the truth is, holding on to pain only causes more suffering. If we let go, if we free ourselves from the emotional weight, healing can begin. Think about the last time you had a disagreement with someone. You felt anger rising, your heart racing, and your thoughts swirling. But after a while, when you stopped thinking about it and just let go, didn't you feel lighter? It's as if a weight was lifted off your chest. This simple act of letting go is powerful. But how do we do it in our daily lives? The first step is awareness. We have to be aware of our emotions, not suppress them. When we feel anger, sadness, or fear, we need to acknowledge them instead of pushing them away. When you feel angry, take a deep breath. Don't react right away. Just pause. In that moment of pause, you can choose not to hold on to that anger. You can release it, just like letting go of a heavy bag. When we allow ourselves to feel without judgment, the emotional charge lessens. Over time, we become less reactive. We learn to accept our emotions without letting them control us. But awareness alone isn't enough. The next step is forgiveness. And I know this is a big one. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the hurtful actions of others. It means releasing yourself from the hold that anger or resentment has over you. When we hold on to grudges, we are giving away our peace. We are allowing someone else's actions to control how we feel, even when they may not even know the effect they've had on us. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself, not the other person. Letting go also means learning to stop worrying about things you can't control. In Buddhism, there's a concept called the middle way. It's the balance between holding on too tightly and letting go completely. We're not saying to live like everything is unimportant or that you shouldn't care about the world. But there are many things in life that are beyond our control. We can't control other people's actions, the weather, or the past. Worrying about things we can't change only causes us stress. It's like carrying an invisible bag full of worry. But the moment you realize that it's okay not to have control, the burden lightens. Letting go also involves self-compassion. It's about being kind to yourself when you're struggling. We are often the harshest on ourselves when things go wrong. We beat ourselves up for mistakes, for not being perfect, for not meeting our own expectations. But remember, the Buddha taught that everyone suffers. We all face challenges, and none of us are perfect. The key is to accept our imperfections with kindness, to let go of the self-criticism, and to treat ourselves with the same compassion that we offer others. Another powerful practice is mindfulness. When you are mindful, you are present in the moment, fully aware of what's happening inside and around you. You can observe your thoughts without attaching to them. You don't identify with them. You simply let them pass like clouds in the sky. The more you practice mindfulness, the more you can detach from negative thoughts and emotions, and the less you carry them around with you. So, how can you start letting go today? Begin by taking a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you carrying any emotional baggage from the past? Is there anger, sadness, or guilt that you haven't dealt with? Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine letting go of those feelings. Picture them leaving your body, drifting away, and disappearing. It's a simple practice, but it's incredibly powerful. Another practice is journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings, especially the ones that are hard to let go of. Writing can be a form of release. It allows you to express what's inside, without judgment. And once you've written it down, you can make the conscious decision to release it, to let it go. Don't hold on to your thoughts, release them onto the paper. Letting go also means learning to set boundaries. Sometimes, we carry emotional baggage because we allow others to treat us in ways that are harmful. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care. It's about protecting your energy and emotional well-being. If someone is causing you stress, it's okay to say no. It's okay to walk away. You don't have to carry the weight of others' negativity. Remember, healing doesn't just happen when we treat our bodies. It happens when we release the emotional burdens that we carry. Our bodies are deeply connected to our minds and hearts. When we heal emotionally, we begin to feel better physically too. Stress, anger, and sadness can weaken the body, but when we release these emotions, our energy flows freely and our health improves. The practice of letting go is a lifelong journey. It's not something that happens overnight, but every small step you take brings you closer to emotional freedom. And as you continue to let go of the past, you create space for healing in the present. Letting go is not about forgetting, but about freeing yourself from the chains of the past, so you can live fully in the present moment. So, what emotional bag are you carrying today? Are you ready to let it go? The energy within. Unlocking the body's natural healing forces. Do you know that your body has its own power to heal? It's true. Your body isn't just a physical structure, it's a living energy system. Every cell in your body is alive and filled with energy. But often, we forget this truth and feel weak or sick. What if you could tap into this energy and use it to heal yourself naturally? This energy isn't some mysterious force. It's something you can feel every day. Have you ever felt suddenly energized after a good night's sleep? Or have you felt drained after a stressful day? That's your body's energy at work. Just like a battery, your energy levels can get high or low. When your energy is strong, your body feels good and can fight off illness. But when your energy is low, you feel tired, sick, or weak. Buddhism teaches us that everything in the universe is connected by energy. Our body, our mind, and even the world around us are all part of one energy flow. This is why Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness and meditation, because they help us tap into this energy and find balance. When we are aware of our energy, we can guide it toward healing. Imagine this. You are sitting in a quiet room, eyes closed, taking slow, deep breaths. You feel the calmness in your body. As you breathe in, you are drawing energy from the universe, and as you breathe out, you are releasing all the stress, tension, and negative energy inside you. This simple act of breathing is how you begin to connect with your natural healing forces. But there's more to it. When you meditate, you are not just calming your mind. You are also activating the healing energy within you. Have you ever noticed that after meditating, you feel lighter, clearer, and more alive? This happens because meditation helps you clear blockages in your energy flow. When energy can move freely through your body, healing can happen more easily. Now, think about your thoughts. Thoughts are not just random. They carry energy too. Every thought you have sends out a signal to the universe and to your body. If you think positive thoughts, you are sending out positive energy that can heal. If you think negative thoughts, you are sending out energy that can harm your body. This is why Buddhists teach that the mind is the key to healing. When you change your thoughts, you change your energy. When you change your energy, you change your body. Many people are unaware of how their energy works. They don't know that the stress they feel can block their healing energy. Stress tightens the muscles, clouds the mind, and lowers the immune system. But if you can learn to release that stress and calm your mind, you will start to feel your body healing itself. It's like clearing a path for the energy to flow. The more relaxed and peaceful you are, the more energy flows through you, and the faster you heal. Another way to tap into your body's energy is through movement. Have you ever felt better after going for a walk or doing yoga? This happens because physical movement activates the energy within you. It helps the blood flow, it releases tension, and it opens up your energy channels. In Buddhism, there is a practice called Qigong, which is a form of movement that focuses on the flow of energy. By moving your body in specific ways, you can help your energy flow smoothly and heal your body. It's not just about exercise, though. Energy is also connected to the food you eat. Every bite you take gives your body energy. But not all food is the same. Some foods give you strong, healing energy, while others drain you. When you eat clean, natural foods like vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, you are giving your body the right fuel to heal. On the other hand, eating junk food or processed foods blocks the flow of energy and makes it harder for your body to heal itself. Buddhism encourages mindful eating, which means being aware of what you're putting into your body and how it makes you feel. One important energy center in your body is your heart. In Buddhism, the heart is seen as the center of love and compassion. When your heart is open and full of positive emotions, your energy flows freely and you feel happy, healthy, and strong. But if your heart is closed off because of pain, anger, or fear, your energy becomes blocked. This is why it's so important to practice compassion and kindness toward others and yourself. The more love you send out, the more healing energy you create within your body. In fact, studies show that people who practice kindness and compassion have lower stress levels, stronger immune systems, and better overall health. This is because love and kindness release positive energy that boosts your body's ability to heal. So, every time you choose to be kind, whether it's through a smile, a hug, or a kind word, you are helping your own body heal. But there's an even deeper level to energy. In Buddhism, we talk about the concept of qi or prana, the life force energy that flows through everything. Your body is like a vessel for this energy, and when you align yourself with the flow of qi, you tap into the healing power of the universe. Imagine yourself like a river. When the water flows freely, everything is clear and peaceful. But when the river is blocked, it becomes stagnant and murky. This is how energy works in your body. If your energy flows freely, you are healthy. If your energy is blocked, you become ill. This is why Buddhist monks spend years practicing energy healing. Through meditation, chanting, and breathing exercises, they learn to control their energy, balance it, and use it for healing. You can do the same. It doesn't require years of training, but it does require practice. Simple practices like mindful breathing, meditation, and movement can help you tap into the energy within you and start your healing journey. It's time to realize that you are not powerless. You don't need to depend on medicine alone. You have the power to heal yourself. By understanding and working with the energy in your body, you can unlock the healing forces that are already within you. Every time you choose to meditate, to be kind, to move your body, or to eat nourishing foods, you are helping your body heal. The energy you need to heal is not outside of you. It's within you. You have everything you need. All you have to do is connect with it. Your body is a powerful healing machine, and with the right tools, you can unlock its full potential. So, start today. Start listening to your body. Start practicing mindfulness. Start breathing deeply. Start moving with intention. And most importantly, start loving yourself and others. When you do, the energy within you will start to flow, and healing will happen naturally. Karma and health. How your actions shape your well-being. What is karma? It's not just a mystical idea from ancient teachings. It's something very real. Every action you take, every word you speak, and even every thought you think creates an impact. It is the energy you put out into the world, and it always comes back to you. That is the essence of karma. Karma is often misunderstood. People think of it as a punishment or a reward system, but it's much simpler than that. It's the natural law of cause and effect. If you sow seeds of kindness, they will grow into something beautiful in your life. If you sow anger, it will return to you in the form of stress, disease, and pain. Now, let's talk about how this affects your health. Have you ever noticed how someone who is always angry or upset seems to get sick more often? They catch colds easily, or their body seems to break down. That's because negative emotions and harmful actions are like poison to the body. They block the flow of positive energy and create tension, which leads to illness. On the other hand, when you live with kindness, compassion, and understanding, you invite healing into your life. It's not just about avoiding bad things. It's about intentionally doing good things for yourself and others. Positive actions create a positive energy field around you. This energy helps your body to heal, recover, and stay strong. Think about it. When you are at peace with yourself, when you act with love and compassion, do you feel lighter, happier, and healthier? Absolutely. That's the power of positive karma. It nurtures your mind and your body. It brings peace to your soul, and in return, your body feels stronger and more alive. Every time you smile at someone, every time you help another person, you are planting seeds of good karma. And when you do something kind for yourself, like taking care of your health, eating well, resting, or even just taking a moment to breathe deeply, you are also creating positive karma. Buddhism teaches that by practicing the right actions, speech, and thoughts, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life. This is what leads to true healing. It's not just about what happens to you. It's about how you respond to life's challenges. When you react with patience, understanding, and a calm mind, you allow healing to take place. But when you let negative thoughts or actions control you, you disrupt that natural flow. Imagine your body like a river. When you are kind and peaceful, the water flows freely. But when anger, fear, or greed enter the picture, it's like throwing rocks into the river, blocking the flow and causing stagnation. That stagnation can lead to illness, stress, and unhappiness. Have you ever felt stuck? Like no matter what you do, things aren't moving in the right direction? That could be a sign that your karma needs to be cleared. Negative actions or thoughts from the past may be blocking your progress. But the good news is that you can always change your karma. The moment you choose a different path, one of kindness, love, and patience, you begin to clear away the obstacles and healing follows. It's important to remember that healing isn't always immediate. Just like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow, good karma takes time to blossom. But every small act of kindness you do, every positive thought you have, is like water nourishing that seed. It may take time, but eventually, it will grow into something beautiful. So, how can we use karma to heal ourselves? The first step is to be aware of our actions, thoughts, and words. Are we acting in ways that nurture our well-being, or are we engaging in behaviors that harm us? Are we holding on to anger, regret, or hatred? These negative feelings only harm us in the long run. Let them go. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing. When you forgive others, you release yourself from the pain they caused. But even more important, when you forgive yourself, you free your body and mind from the weight of past mistakes. Forgiveness is not just a mental exercise, it's a physical one too. When you let go of negative emotions, your body relaxes, and healing can begin. The next step is to practice compassion. Compassion doesn't just mean helping others, it means showing kindness to yourself too. It's about taking care of your own needs, not neglecting your body or mind. Take time to rest, to nourish your body with healthy food, and to be gentle with yourself when things don't go as planned. Karma teaches us that our actions, thoughts, and words are like seeds. If we plant positive seeds, we will reap positive results. If we plant negative seeds, the result will be pain, sickness, and suffering. But it's never too late to change the seeds you're planting. Every moment is a chance to start fresh, to make a new choice, and to heal from within. Living in alignment with good karma doesn't just change your life, it changes the lives of those around you. When you are kind and peaceful, you inspire others to do the same. Your positive energy creates a ripple effect, spreading health, happiness, and peace throughout your community. So, remember, the key to healing lies in your actions, thoughts, and words. The more you practice positive karma, the more you align yourself with the natural flow of life, and the more your body and mind will heal. You have the power to shape your health, your future, and your happiness. All you need to do is choose the path of love, kindness, and understanding. Every action counts. Every thought matters. Choose wisely, and you will find that true healing begins from within. The art of eating, food as a spiritual and healing practice. Eating is not just about filling the stomach. It is much more than that. It's a moment of connection, nourishment, and even healing. But how often do we truly think about the food we eat, where it comes from, and how it makes us feel? Do we eat out of habit, stress, or joy? Or do we choose our food mindfully, understanding its energy and impact on our body and mind? In Buddhism, food is seen as medicine. The way we eat is as important as what we eat. It's not just the food that nourishes us. It's the way we approach eating. Think about it. How many times have you eaten in a rush, barely tasting the food, and then felt bloated or unsatisfied afterward? Or how many times have you eaten when you weren't even hungry, just to distract yourself from emotions or boredom? Eating mindfully, as taught in Buddhist practices, involves being fully present in the moment while you eat. This means slowing down, appreciating each bite, and noticing how the food makes you feel. When you eat with awareness, you tune into your body's needs, rather than your mind's cravings. You begin to notice the difference between what your body truly requires for nourishment and what your mind tells you to crave out of habit. Have you ever noticed how different you feel after eating a healthy, balanced meal compared to when you eat junk food? Healthy food leaves you feeling energized, clear-headed, and light. But processed food, full of sugars and fats, can make you feel sluggish, tired, and even irritable. This is because the food we eat is not just fuel. It affects our mood, energy, and even our thoughts. Buddhism encourages us to eat in a way that honors our body. This means eating food that is nourishing, wholesome, and prepared with care. When we eat with gratitude, we respect the energy and effort that went into growing, preparing, and serving the food. Every meal is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and appreciation. Let's take a moment to think about the food we eat. Do we consume it with gratitude, or do we take it for granted? When was the last time you took a deep breath before eating and truly acknowledged the food in front of you? When you eat, focus on the colors, textures, and smells of the food. Feel its warmth or coldness, and appreciate the natural goodness that it offers. It's easy to rush through meals in today's fast-paced world, but slowing down allows you to connect with your food on a deeper level. Eating mindfully also helps you understand your body's signals better. We all know the feeling of overeating, when we've eaten so much that we feel uncomfortable. But when we eat slowly and pay attention, we start to recognize the moment when we're full, preventing overeating. This is a form of self-care, allowing us to nourish ourselves in a balanced way without feeling heavy or bloated afterward. Now, consider how eating can be a healing practice. Many Buddhist monks and practitioners use food as a way to promote good health and well-being. They avoid eating foods that create imbalance in the body and instead focus on simple, nourishing meals that calm the mind and support physical vitality. In many Buddhist temples, food is prepared with love and attention, creating an energy that nourishes both body and spirit. The act of cooking can also be a spiritual practice. When you prepare food with mindfulness, you create an energy of care and healing. Each chop of the knife, each stir in the pot, is an opportunity to connect with the present moment. You can bring positive energy into the food you prepare, making it a healing meal not just for the body but for the mind as well. Food also has the power to heal our emotions. Have you ever felt comforted by a warm bowl of soup or a simple meal prepared by a loved one? Food can be a source of emotional nourishment, offering warmth, love, and care. In Buddhist teachings, eating with love and kindness creates positive energy that not only heals the body but also the heart. This brings us to the importance of the mind in the act of eating. How we think about food directly impacts how it affects us. If we eat with guilt, shame, or stress, we create negative energy around food, which can lead to digestive issues, weight gain, or unhealthy eating patterns. But when we eat with gratitude, love, and mindfulness, we turn food into a source of healing and peace. Buddhism teaches us to be aware of our attachments, including our attachment to food. When we are too attached to certain foods or overeat because of stress, we create disharmony in our body and mind. Instead, Buddhism encourages us to approach food with balance and detachment, appreciating it, but not clinging to it. Food is a tool for nourishment, not a source of comfort or escape. In some Buddhist traditions, the act of fasting or eating in moderation is seen as a form of purification. Fasting helps clear the body and mind, allowing energy to flow freely and healing to take place. It's not about deprivation, but about allowing the body to rest and reset. Eating less can sometimes be more, especially when it helps you reconnect with your body's natural rhythms. As you eat today, try to be more mindful of your choices. Think about where your food comes from, how it's prepared, and how it makes you feel. Don't rush through your meals. Take the time to appreciate the nourishment you are receiving. In doing so, you are not only healing your body, but you are also cultivating peace and gratitude in your mind and spirit. In the end, eating is not just about survival, it's about thriving. When we eat with awareness, respect, and mindfulness, we transform food from a simple necessity into a powerful tool for healing and spiritual growth. So, the next time you sit down to eat, pause for a moment. Breathe in, feel the energy of the food, and appreciate the gift of nourishment. Your body, mind, and spirit will thank you. Compassion and healing, the power of loving kindness. Imagine for a moment you are in a room full of strangers. You don't know them, but as you look around, you notice something. They are all carrying invisible burdens. One person looks tired, another is anxious, and a third is hiding a deep sadness behind a smile. You don't know their stories, but you can feel their struggles. Now, think about your own life. How many times have you felt unseen or unheard, like you were carrying your own weight alone? It's a lonely feeling, isn't it? We all experience pain, disappointment, and loss. But here's the truth. No one is truly alone in their suffering. Everyone, at some point, is in need of healing. The practice of compassion is one of the most powerful tools for healing, not just for others, but for yourself too. When we practice compassion, we are not just offering kindness. We are connecting with the human experience on a deeper level. We are acknowledging that everyone has their own challenges, and we are choosing to respond with love, understanding, and empathy. Let's think about this in simple terms. Have you ever seen someone in pain, maybe a friend, family member, or even a stranger? And when you extended your kindness, your care, you saw their face soften, their energy shift. That's the power of compassion at work. It's not just about doing something nice for someone. It's about creating a moment of connection that can heal. But did you know that offering compassion doesn't just help others? It helps you too. When you practice compassion, you are actually healing yourself. It's not a coincidence. The act of showing kindness releases positive energy, and this energy flows both to the person receiving it and to the one giving it. The more love and care you offer, the more you open your own heart to healing. Compassion is not just about feeling sorry for someone. It's not about pity. It's about truly understanding the suffering of another person and choosing to stand with them without judgment. It's about offering a safe space where they can be vulnerable, where they can feel heard and seen. Think about a time when you felt hurt or broken. Did someone show you kindness? How did it feel? In that moment, did your pain seem a little lighter? Compassion does not erase pain, but it does ease its weight. It reminds you that you are not alone. And this reminder is incredibly powerful. It can be the first step toward true healing. In Buddhism, compassion is known as karuna. It's not just a feeling. It's a way of being. It's a state of mind that encourages us to see the suffering of others and to respond with warmth and care. The Dalai Lama often speaks about the importance of compassion, saying, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." It's simple, yet profound. When we allow ourselves to feel compassion, we create a healing environment, not only for others but for ourselves. We shift the energy within us, from stress and anger to love and peace. It's like a weight lifts off your shoulders. The more compassion we offer, the more we align ourselves with peace. But what about when someone has hurt you? This can be the hardest moment to practice compassion. When we've been wronged, it's easy to hold on to resentment, anger, or hatred. These feelings can feel like a heavy burden. But here's the truth. Holding on to these emotions only harms you. The person who hurt you may not even know the pain they caused, but you are carrying it with you, day after day. Forgiving someone is not about excusing their actions. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of anger and hurt. When you forgive, you release the negative energy that is keeping you stuck. You create space for healing, for peace, and for growth. And in that process, you heal yourself. Buddhism teaches that anger is like holding on to a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. In reality, you're the one who gets burned. When you hold on to anger, you are the one suffering, not the person who wronged you. Letting go of anger through compassion allows you to heal. Forgiveness and compassion go hand in hand. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. The act of forgiving doesn't just heal the other person. It heals you. When you let go of the past, you make room for new beginnings. You open your heart to new possibilities, and that is where true healing happens. Think about your relationships. How often do we get caught in cycles of judgment, criticism, or misunderstandings? These patterns can create a lot of pain, both for you and the people around you. But when you approach others with compassion, everything changes. Instead of seeing someone as an obstacle or a source of frustration, you begin to see them as a fellow human being, just like you, struggling with their own challenges. This shift in perspective is powerful. When you look at others with compassion, you break down walls of separation. You move away from fear and toward understanding. You create deeper connections, and those connections help you heal, too. The more compassion you give, the more you receive. And here's the beautiful thing. When you practice compassion, you are also building resilience. Life will throw challenges your way, but with a compassionate heart, you will be better equipped to handle them. Compassion helps you stay grounded, even when the world feels chaotic. It helps you navigate through the storm with peace and grace. So, how do we begin to cultivate compassion in our daily lives? It starts with small steps. It's as simple as being kind to the person in front of you, whether it's a loved one, a colleague, or a stranger. It's about taking a moment to listen without judgment, to offer a smile, or to give a kind word. As you practice compassion, you will notice something amazing. You begin to feel lighter. The weight of anger and frustration starts to dissolve. You begin to feel more connected to others and to the world around you. And this connection is the key to healing. So, remember this. When you practice compassion, you are not just healing others, you are healing yourself. It's a two-way street, and the more you give, the more you receive. Compassion is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It has the power to heal wounds, mend hearts, and create peace. As you continue on your healing journey, remember that compassion is always there, waiting for you to embrace it. It is a tool, a key that unlocks the door to a life full of love, peace, and healing. The more you practice compassion, the more you will see the world with new eyes, filled with understanding and kindness. In this practice, you will find not just healing, but joy, connection, and a deep sense of peace. Compassion is not a one-time thing. It's a way of life. And when you make it a part of your life, you will find that healing becomes a natural process, both for you and for those around you. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let compassion guide you on your path to healing. You have the power within you to heal, not just your body, but your mind and spirit too. And as you do, you will discover the peace and joy that have always been there, waiting for you. Final wisdom, the path to lifelong healing. Now, you have walked with us on a journey, learning the secrets of self-healing. You've seen how your thoughts, your emotions, and the energy within you shape your health. But, as the Zen master says, the journey never truly ends. Healing is not a destination. It is a continuous process. It is a way of living. So, what is the final piece of wisdom? How do we make this a lifelong practice? How do we stay healthy without relying on medicines? The answer is simple. We must live with awareness. Every single moment, every thought, every breath, every action must be filled with mindfulness. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning. The first thought you have is not about what to do or what's on your to-do list. Instead, it is about being grateful for this new day. You are alive. Your body is working. Your heart is beating. The sun is shining. You feel the air in your lungs. And you think, thank you. That's the first step toward healing. Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful medicine. When you are grateful, you are not just acknowledging the good, but you are opening yourself to receiving more. Your body responds to this energy of gratitude. You feel lighter, happier, and more connected to yourself. The simple act of saying thank you sends healing vibrations through your body. But healing is not just about big, grand gestures. It's about the small things. Every day, we face challenges. Maybe someone says something hurtful. Maybe things don't go as planned. Maybe you feel exhausted. But when you respond with calmness, when you respond with understanding, you begin to heal. When you are angry, your body tightens. Your heart races. Your mind is filled with negativity. But if you pause, take a deep breath, and simply observe your feelings, you begin to break free from the cycle of suffering. The moment you become aware of your emotions, you begin to let them go. This is the key. Awareness. The Zen master teaches that we must become like a tree. A tree does not resist the wind. It simply sways and bends, accepting whatever comes. When a storm comes, the tree does not fight it. It remains rooted in the ground, accepting the moment as it is. This is how we must live. To be rooted, you must have a strong foundation. Your foundation is your mind. Your thoughts are like the soil in which you grow. If the soil is full of negativity, doubt, and fear, your roots will not grow strong. But if you plant seeds of peace, love, and acceptance, your roots will grow deep, and you will be strong, no matter the storm. Healing begins with the mind. This is why meditation is so important. Meditation is not just sitting still. It is the practice of becoming aware of your thoughts, of your emotions, of the energy within you. It is the practice of returning to yourself. Every time you meditate, you reconnect with your true self. You stop identifying with the noise of the world. You stop identifying with your thoughts. You become the observer, watching your thoughts come and go. This is where healing begins. But healing is not just about sitting in silence. It is about how you live every day, how you treat yourself and others, how you eat, how you speak, how you walk. Everything you do has an impact on your health. Buddhism teaches that we are interconnected. Our actions affect not only ourselves but the world around us. When you are kind to others, you are also kind to yourself. When you let go of anger, you are letting go of your own suffering. When you practice compassion, you are healing yourself. Every act of kindness is an act of healing. Whether it's a smile, a word of encouragement, or simply being present with someone who needs you. These small acts create waves of healing in your life and in the world. But we must also let go of attachment. Attachment is the root of suffering. When we cling to things, whether it's a job, a relationship, or even our health, we create suffering. Life is constantly changing. Everything is impermanent. But when we accept this truth, when we stop clinging, we can live with peace. It's easy to get caught up in the world, the distractions, the noise, the endless cycle of thoughts. But when you practice mindfulness, you start to see through the illusion. You begin to realize that you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. This is the highest form of healing. To be at peace with yourself, no matter what is happening around you. To know that no matter what happens, you are whole. You are complete. You are enough. So, the final wisdom is this. Healing is not something you do. Healing is who you are. It is your natural state. All you need to do is reconnect with it. Let go of the things that are blocking your natural flow of energy. Let go of the negative thoughts, the emotional baggage, and the fear. Healing is not a destination. It is a way of being. When you live with awareness, when you live with mindfulness, every moment becomes an opportunity to heal. Every breath you take is a step towards health. Now, as we come to the end of this journey, remember, you are the healer. No one can heal you except yourself. And the most powerful medicine you have is the wisdom within you. Live with gratitude. Live with kindness. Live with awareness. And remember, healing is a lifelong journey. There is always more to discover, always more to learn. But with each step, you become stronger. You become more peaceful. And most of all, you become whole. Thank you for being a part of this journey. May you find peace, healing, and happiness, today and always.